Donald Trump's official Twitter account posted an image, a website link, and a mysterious series of letters and numbers on January 17th, 2025, 9:44 p.m. To a normal, reasonable person, this is clearly a scam. This is something to ignore and then go to bed. In the following hours, while most of us were sleeping, speculation of a hack turned into confirmation that this is real. Trump released a meme coin on a Friday night, a few days before being sworn into office, and the market cap hit multiple billions of dollars. Millionaires were literally made overnight. The coin completely dominated the crypto market, and all of this has a lot of people wondering, what is happening? Is this legal? Is this something I should be buying? And ultimately, what does all this mean? Hi, I'm Raj. I've been in crypto for a few years now. I recently traded both the Trump meme coin and Melania's meme coin this weekend, and I'm going to help you make sense of what's happened because this affects everyone in the crypto markets, whether you just got here or have been here for years, and this has even larger implications outside of crypto. So let's get started. The first thing we need to understand is, what is a meme coin in 2025? The last time most people heard of meme coins was the last time Bitcoin and the crypto markets were skyrocketing in price. You might remember Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, and the last crypto bull run. Since then, Solana, a blockchain that makes it much easier to make meme coins compared to Ethereum, has moved up in market cap. Solana is faster and cheaper to use, although it does struggle during periods of high activity, as we saw recently. It's not every weekend the president and his wife release a meme coin. So that's where a large amount of meme coins are being minted today, and it's also the chosen chain of Trump. So speaking more generally, outside of the blockchains themselves, there is a hierarchy of meme coins that comes from this post by Murad on X. At the bottom, we see things you would typically associate with low-value money grabs. Meme coins associated with the fame of an individual, coins based on phrases, and then as you get higher up, you reach culture coins, cults, lifestyle brands, subcultures, and movements or visions. So what's happened, very simply, is that a meme coin was made using blockchain technology, and a lot of people bought it. It just happened to be created by the real Donald Trump this time. So where does his coin fit into this hierarchy? Honestly, that's up to you to interpret. Your guess is as good as mine. It could be easily at the bottom of the triangle or right at the top. The guy knows how to get the people going. But I firmly believe that fart coin should be at the top of this pyramid because a fart is a movement. But now most people are probably at the point where they're realizing there is value here. It's measured by the market cap of the coin. People are obviously interested in it, but should they be as valuable as they are? Meme coins don't actually do anything. When you value a company, they typically offer a product or service. We're talking about things that have value because they exist based on what they represent. You guys know what vaporware is, right? If the coin doesn't actually do anything, it means that the value from it is simply based on supply and demand. Price goes up because people buy it, and goes down because people are selling. And the only reason it would go up is if new money comes in, which sounds like a Ponzi scheme. So you can speculate on the price by buying and hoping you sell for higher, which is probably more accurately described as gambling rather than day trading. Or you buy the coin and show the support for what the coin represents and just sort of be a happy holder. It's worth noting that most of the Trump coins are held by a few wallets. Coins will be released as time goes on, diluting supply, meaning it almost certainly will go down in value unless new money comes in, some use case develops, or they do a token burn. I'm not a lawyer, I'm not a financial expert in any way, this is just my opinion, but meme coins are by and large not safe investments, if you can even call them that, if you are expecting to make money from them. And with that, now we get to the question of, is this legal and how did we even get to this point? Thousands of meme coins have already been created, most end up going to zero, some end up worth millions, and some even billions, and the laws surrounding crypto in the US are not clear. So technically, this doesn't seem legal, but that could change, and sometimes laws are created after a lot of people end up getting hurt, and we don't want that to happen again without consequence. Now, I know that sounds odd, especially since we have watchdog organizations protecting people from outright scams. And since crypto is not new, Bitcoin has been in existence for years, and the total asset class is worth trillions, how has this meme coin phenomenon not been addressed? Well, the Securities and Exchange Commission in the past has been heavily criticized for their regulation by enforcement approach to crypto, which is concerning because Congress makes the laws or comes up with the actual regulatory guidelines, not the SEC. The SEC is supposed to enforce those regulations. If they don't exist or aren't exactly clear, I'm sure you can see why there would be some criticism to this approach. And I'm not really sure why laws written in a time before computers and the technology at hand are what we're using to regulate them. The Howey test from 1946 determines if a transaction is an investment contract contract, and if all 4 tests are met, the transaction is subject to federal securities law. Not entirely clear if crypto, especially at the creation and initial distribution phase of the coin, fits into this test. Remember, you have to satisfy all 4 criteria. That's a transaction that involves money, the investor expects to make a profit from the investment is part of a common enterprise, the investor relies on the efforts of others to make a profit. So the approach feels a little dated, and the best answer I can come up with is crypto was not a high priority for most people in the past, our elected officials were focusing on other things, and this delayed clear rules of the road from being created. In the absence of clarity, the previous SEC administration then chose to address crypto with a heavy hand. Now, there are other theories as to what was actually going on as well, and we're just going to leave those for a different day. Now, that leads us to why this is just the beginning for crypto and for the US as a whole. During the campaign trail, Trump was heavily pro-crypto.
America first, crypto capital of the planet and the Bitcoin superpower of the world. Mined, minted, and made in the USA. Will fire Gary Gensler.
It's very clear that Trump's messaging has been America first, and that applies to all areas, not just crypto. An entire department of government efficiency is going to be created with the intention of making the government more efficient. The scariest thing to hear is I'm from the government and I'm here to help. So change is coming, a lot of it. And a lot of that change is going to involve a very hands-off approach from the government, which means we likely will see a lot more freedoms in the free market at every level in the United States. It's certainly an entertaining time to say the least, and Trump knows how to get attention. And with that attention, some of the spotlight gets put on regulated areas of the market, like the electric vehicle sector, the energy sector, and things even broader like the border. Crypto is likely not going to be left out of this cutting of the red tape, so to speak, which brings us to the ultimate question: should I take a loan out on my home to buy all the Bitcoin? The reality is we are approaching a time with crypto where we're all free to make our own choices, and that has its upsides, but also its downsides as well. I speculated in some day trades with Trump's meme coin and Melania's meme coin as well. I did that with money that I was willing to lose. I had the freedom to take risks and see the consequences of my actions. Fortunately, I did profit off of those trades, but that was at the expense of someone else. Someone is losing this game of meme coin hot potato, where the last one holding the bag loses the money. So I'm not going to give you financial advice. Crypto is a high-risk market, and historically, it's time to sell when prices start getting high and attention is peaking. I don't know what the right answer is, but I will say if you're going to play meme coin hot potato, have fun!